I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us.
From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
The kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
19 Tiger.
Play action. Tomlinson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. A situation they'll certainly want to avoid going forward. An early 2nd and long they're facing. Looking to throw. Tomlinson. Under pressure, they got him again. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Boy, how about this to start a ball game? That's twice in a row now, Charles, that they get to it.
And how often do we talk about offenses that operate off of a script to begin games? Feels like this defense had their script together on this one, and their script said put the quarterback down and do it fast.
That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. That would give inside for 4. They'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
18 Cardinal, 18, Pioneer.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a 1st. Back to throw. Tomlinson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Tomlinson firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Zay Flowers from 8 yards out. And the Ravens are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Makes the score Ravens 7, Panthers nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Mahomes going to throw. And it's complete. Rome Odunze. Now 2nd and 5.
15, Rome Odunze. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Mahomes now to throw. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
First and 10 at the 37.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Panther football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Hey, 43.
Now it's JCM, Ja'Cory Crosby-Merritt, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now here's Mahomes. Throw right side, taken in by Odunze. And he makes it all the way down to the 19. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
And the Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And showcasing those strong legs on that run. Getting through 1 tackle. Now she winds up getting 8 there.
8 yards.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Throwing now is Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he can't find the receiver, and he's brought down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Mahomes in the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Mahomes throwing on 4th. Touchdown! Ja'Cory Crosby-Merritt, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Panthers take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point up and through by Myers. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Back to throw. Tomlinson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. Now a give left side to Falk. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun. Tomlinson. He'll check it off to Falk, complete. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Come on.
Looking to throw. Tomlinson. That's complete to the fullback, Ricard. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down.
And the big guy catches the ball in the backfield, and oftentimes that's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it in.
They'll get this to Flowers, left side. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Creeping up on a minute to play in this 1st half. Back to throw again. He's got his target. That's complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Emeka Egbuka, 36 yards. And the Ravens will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
Ravens 14, Panthers 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Well, now how about this return? And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he will score. Touchdown, Carolina. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they've got just under 50 seconds, so time enough to try to work their way downfield if they so choose. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
To Zay Flowers. It's a gain of 20. And the Raven first
They'll
down.
look to throw here on 1st down. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Oh, he's got Egbuka. That's complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 22 yards there, a 1st down. Back to throw. Tomlinson. It's complete. He finds Falk. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Operating from the gun. Tomlinson. Quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. A final shot before break. Tomlinson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Ted Hendricks. And nothing comes of this last-ditch attempt at points as time will run out on this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Johnson jostles free.
Another miss.
Still on his feet. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field. Looking to throw is Mahomes. That pass caught. It's Williams. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one goes for 30 yards.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Panthers, 1st down.
Mahomes takes it himself, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Panthers take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead is now 21-14. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good relaxing.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 24-yard line.
41-yard gain.
19 Tiger.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. That's complete. Again, he's got Marshall. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
19
Off the play fake. Tomlinson. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds, right around the 7.
At the 7-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Brandon Marshall from 6 yards away. And the Ravens are an extra point away from drawing level. So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter. That has them an extra point away from tying things up.
And, partner, this is pretty much what they envisioned when they were sitting there in the locker room thinking about getting things going to start here in the third quarter. Getting out there, a field goal would have been fine. But going ahead and scoring here, an extra point away from tying things up, that's exactly how they drew it up on the board.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the third quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first two drives of the third quarter, one for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
4 yards. And the Panthers first down.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. 3rd and 19.
Brings up 3rd down.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He's airing it out for Williams. Well, that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Now Mahomes. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
Incomplete.
He was out there waving his arms saying, throw it here, dropped it, not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so. Because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball. And he doesn't concentrate and drops it.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Mahomes gets it out quickly, and it's complete out wide. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1.
A short gain that doesn't get him the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Well, the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. That is Ted Hendricks there, a great raider on John Madden's teams of the 70s. He's in for the sack. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact. and short of the sticks.
Down the right sideline. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers, his second touchdown of the night. And the Ravens strike quickly to take the lead here in the fourth.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now, on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
Here comes 2nd down.
At the 32-yard line.
Mahomes. He's got Johnson. Muscles him off. Gosh, given the time in the short game, would he have been better off just dropping that?
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so, but it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch everything.
Here's Mahomes. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. Oh, he had to force it there on 4th down, and it's intercepted. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. The 4th down, they felt compelled to go for it, and he throws the INT.
Yeah, he knows that you can't take a sack there, so he had to try and force one in. Now, this might not be a throw he makes if we're in the second quarter, but he had to take the chance there, and this one wound up being intercepted.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
And that is incomplete.
They approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
A 53-yard attempt.
And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10. 26-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Mahomes. He's going to let it fly. It's caught inside the 25. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Mahomes will throw. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Now the question is obvious. Do you try to kick the field goal right here knowing that you need 2 scores? I would be thinking about it if I were on that sideline. Get the field goal now, try and get the touchdown later.
And he'll get about 6 here before he is taken down rather rudely and abruptly.
brings up
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Well, a field goal.
Were you trying to get crazy with this thing? Don't you know I'm loco?